We've heard a lot today about the political fight over the State of the Union.
But did you know that it has been postponed once before? So what are the rules when it comes to the State of the Union address? Good question. Here's Heather Brown.
George Washington appeared in person. Thomas Jefferson wrote it out. And that's how it stayed until 1913, when Woodrow Wilson took the State of the Union back to the senators and representatives.
What we do or fail to do at home affects not only ourselves, but millions throughout the world.
The first televised address was by Harry Truman in 1947. They're generally on a Tuesday night in late January or early February.
Democratic House Speaker Nancy Pelosi wrote to President Donald Trump asking that he put off his State of the Union address.
Can she actually force him to do that?
What Nancy Pelosi can do is not let him appear before Congress.
David Schultz teaches political science at Hamlin.
But she can't prevent him from giving a State of the Union address.
The Constitution says the president shall, from time to time, give the Congress information on the State of the Union and recommend to their consideration such measures as he shall judge necessary and expedient.
But it's not required how it's to be done, and Congress doesn't have to invite the president actually physically in.
Since his first televised address, Truman skipped the speech once. Eisenhower skipped twice, one time opting for radio. Nixon didn't give an address in 1973, and Carter sent in a written report in 1981. That was 4 days before Reagan was sworn into office.
So help me God.
The State of the Union has been postponed 1 week once before, in 1986. It was scheduled for the evening of the Challenger explosion.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd planned to speak to you tonight to report on the State of the Union. But the events of earlier today have led me to change those plans.
And there's never been a government shutdown when the State of the Union was supposed to be given. Heather Brown, WCCO 4 News.
If you have a good question for Heather, please email it by going to WCCO.com/links.